What's up, YouTube? How are you doing? This is Afrocentric Natural Boy, and definitely I see from the get-go that you all may already see something different about me. I am rocking a new look. As you all know, I love the Rihanna look that she did, like around the '09, '10 era, and I love it. So that's my favorite thing. But for some reason, I guess people around don't really remember the era of Rihanna, so they kind of feel like it's my thing. But I do give props and I do say that I love it, but of course I add my own little twist and everything to it. So this isn't my hair on top, definitely. I've decided to start using hair. At first it was on my hair when I first did this style. It has a couple of videos of it a while ago when I first did the style, but yeah, this is not my hair right here. But I am planning on growing it right back out just the way that it was in the previous video. So go check that out. So you're gonna see me messing with this little swoop here for probably half of the video. But today I'm not talking about my hair. I'm not talking about that, even though it is fabulous. I did it myself actually. I cut it. It's actually cut on this side too, shaved on that side as well. So I'm very excited about that. But today I want to talk to you all about something that I just um been thinking about, in general. I have come to a point in my life where I live in Mississippi, if you all did not know, and I have come to a point in my life to where Mississippi is good. It's where I was born, and basically a majority of my family lives in Mississippi. But it's kind of like I'm I'm over it. You know what I mean? And I believe that's for everyone who lives in a state for like the majority of your life. If you've been there for a long time, you get over it. Like over a certain amount of time, you're like, okay, what's new? You've probably been every place that's in that area of where you lived and stuff like that. So it's kind of like, what's new? You know. Um, so living in Mississippi, basically, it's not as bad as a lot of people put it. A lot of people feel like Mississippi's still racist and all that different stuff. Of course, we have those racist fools out there somewhere around Mississippi, but it's not as bad as a lot of people think. No, we do not wear sandals. No, we do not. Well, we wear sandals, but not all the time. We do not travel horse and buggy because you hear all the stereotypes. A lot of people say that we do not, but I have to admit, I guess it's just like if someone lived in New York for all of their life, they're used to it, and you say to yourself, okay, what else is out there? And that's where the point I am in my life. I'm ready to travel. I'm ready to do new things with my life, and sometimes you need that extra pushing. You have to push yourself in order to do it. Basically, this video is going to be about if you want to do something and you have a dream, and if you feel like in order to fulfill that dream, like I have, you have to suck. I hate to use this analogy or say it, but this is something I say to all my friends. Sometimes you have to suck the titty and just man up or woman up and just do what you need to do for yourself. You can better yourself. If you feel like you're just getting by, like I feel, then I mean, go out and do something. It never hurts to try. Of course, think about it before you do it. Do all your research. Look for a job before you move. Don't move somewhere and you don't have a job and you're homeless on the streets. That that's kind of stupid. So I mean, just really, really think about the situation before you get into it. Um, I'm doing something a little different also with the eyes. I know you guys probably staring at this, but with the little eyeshadow, I hate eyeshadow actually. I don't really get into eyeshadow, but I wanted to put a little edge to the look, probably so you all can see where I'm coming from. But it's just like that. I mean, it's just you have to know your worth. You have to know what is good for you, and I feel like getting outside of Mississippi would be good for me. I have so many friends that say my style is far beyond Mississippi. And I have to say this about Mississippi. We're late with everything. I have to say the South in general at some point is late with fashion and all those different things. And so when I come and I wear a camouflage pants with some brown boots with maybe a light blue vest with a purple shirt, even or something like that, people look at me crazy here in Mississippi because they're like, "What is that?" You know. And I have to say, a lot of people are stuck on tradition here. It is the Bible Belt that a lot of people speak about and stuff like that, but I mean, at a certain point, things change. Times change, and you have to get with it. Um, Up north, I feel like it's more acceptable. I feel like, everyone has their individual styles, and they're free to express those styles in any shape, form, or fashion that they want to because people are not worried about what the next person is wearing. They're worrying about their life and how they're getting to and fro, how they're going to pay their bills, and do all those different things. And here in Mississippi, sometimes I have to say I'm not really bashing Mississippi, but since I was born and raised here, I'm going to just say that, it has its stupidity. Stop worrying about what the next person is doing. Take care of your life and do what you need to do for you. Because at the end of the day, all that matters is you. That person's not paying your bills. That person's not doing anything for you. So why the fuck do you care about what they're doing or or why they're wearing this or living their life like this or whatever the case is? Baby, get with the times are changing, and you need to think about your time. Don't think about someone else's time because sure enough they're not thinking about you. And that's where I am right now. I just feel like it's getting lame. I feel like it's getting boring. And I love Mississippi for other reasons that it has. Of course, I was born here. My family originated here and all those different things. But I can't stay in one place. And I try to talk to myself a lot and just say, you know what? It's nothing wrong with going out and trying and putting a foot forward and trying to see what else is out there. There's a lot of people, they feel like it's weird because at times I feel like people have more confidence in me than I have in myself. And it's scary. It definitely is when you're going out and you have to find a new job or you have to find a new place to stay and you have to find new friends in that area and all that different stuff. It is hard, but it's not impossible. And that's what I have to tell myself all the time. And that's what I'm telling all of you YouTubers out there is that you can do it. You have to just really think about your worth and know what is best for you. You know? So that's basically it. I'm putting my foot forward. I'm actually looking in Atlanta, New York, Texas, and California at the moment. I'm not ruling out any other states because, I'm just putting in different applications, reading up on the history and different things of these different states. So, I can be well rounded and, well informed about what I need to know about these states. Sorry, leave a moment. I was looking kind of tacky there. But yeah, I mean, you have to do your research and you have to make sure that you're going about any situation the right way. So I say, and I'm telling everyone out there who feels like you want something new, you want to do something new, whether it's with your style, whether it's with your location, whether it's with your career, do it. You can do it. Don't let anyone talk you out of it. At the end of the day, you make your own rules. All right.